Om Paramatmane Namaha. My dear yoga followers and yoga sadhaks, this is our third episode. Today, our topic is benefits of yoga. The many people know the general benefits of yoga, but Maharshi Patanjali, in his Yoga Wisdom, Yoga Science, he explained about the yoga benefits in detail. A number of benefits are given in it. In this episode, I am going to present them before you. Yoga will be followed by rishis, munis, yogis. Yoga is followed by all the normal people also. But their aims are different. For rishis, yogis, munis, the yoga only single aim is God realization, self realization, and liberation, salvation. Yogis, rishis, munis, they do practice meditation and yoga, everything. Maybe bhakti yoga, maybe dhyana yoga, whatever it may be. Only single aim is there: self realization, God realization, and liberation, salvation. But for other people, their aim is different. So, generally people think health. Along with health, physical, so many benefits are there, remaining other benefits also will be there. So, Maharshi Patanjali, the writer of Yoga Wisdom, he explained in his Yoga Shastra several benefits. One of them I am going to place before you. That is, in Sanskrit, the principle is like this: Tataha pratyak chetana gamahapi antaraya abhavascha. It is in Sanskrit. In these two important words are there. Pratyak chetana gamaha, that is first one. Second, antaraya abhavaha. These two main benefits will be there by following different types of yoga. So what is its meaning? Antaraya abhavaha. Its meaning is removing the disorders. Pratyak chetana gamaha, attaining the order. It is general meaning. Removing the disorders, attaining the order. It's the main meaning of these two words. Several disorders are present in every person. Several are there. For example, mental weaknesses will be there, fears will be there, tensions will be there, stress is there, negative thinking is there, overthinking is there. Several mental disorders means diseases also will be there. All these are disorders. They are not part of human true nature. By following yoga, all these will be removed. And the second benefit, the establishment of order. That is, you are the body, you are the mind, you are the intellect, you are the soul. Attaining the body powers, attaining the mind powers, attaining the intellect powers, attaining the soul powers. So, these are the two benefits explained by Maharshi Patanjali in his book, that is, Pratyak Chetana Gamaha Antaraya Abhavascha. So, eradication of all disorders is the first benefit. Establishment of order is the second benefit. So, remaining all benefits come in this. And yoga is for all people. Our aim is giving the yoga benefits to entire people of our nation and entire world. So, in general, I am going to explain this concept, the benefits of yoga. If we come to the view that keeping all persons of the world, so the benefits we can make into three groups. First, health benefits. Second, happiness benefits. Third, harmony. Yoga provides you health, happiness and harmony. Remaining all benefits come in this only. So, health group of benefits are physical health and mental health. Physical fitness will be attained by following yoga, and mind fitness also will be attained by following yoga. Both fitnesses will be there. All fitness, all physical health and all type of mental health is achieved by the yoga. This is first group. Second group, happiness. Happiness is most important, essential in the life of every person. All of you know it. For happiness purpose, man is doing several activities. So, where is the happiness present? Happiness is present in you only. Maharishi Patanjali announced, and all the rishis announced that happiness is present in you. Is happiness present outside? Is happiness we get from money? We have money. We have several properties also. Is property and money give you happiness? The answer is no. What they give? Money and property give you accommodation. Money and property give you luxuries, comforts. So through money and property we get comfortable life, luxury life, but not happy life. Happiness is because happiness present inside of you. Then you will get from happiness from you only. That is called in English Antasukham, in Sanskrit. Antasukham. So Antasukham is there in you only. That you will get by following yoga. How? By yoga, the disorders will be removed. Then when disorders will be removed, then automatically you will get Antasukham. This is the main thing. So, along with this happiness, it has remaining qualities, other group also there. So, that is along with happiness, bliss is there, purity is there, strength is there, remaining all qualities also there, we'll get that. And the third group, harmony. Harmony is the most important thing, the third one. Harmonious life we'll get. We know that harmony is essential in human life. Not only human life, harmony is essential in the family, in the society and in the world also. If harmony is not there, there is much loss to the individual and family and the society also. Yoga improves harmony in you. For every individual, body and mind coordination should be there. If coordination is not there, suffering will be there. So body and mind coordination will be developed by practicing yoga. Yoga improves coordination. Then body and mind harmony will be there. Along with that, in our body, several systems are working. Digestion system, excretory system, blood circulation system, nervous system. There is a perfect coordination between them, among them. And it will be improved by following yoga. It is called fitness. So, yoga brings harmony in the individuality of life, of a human being. That is called body and mind coordination. The second, family. In the family, among the family members, coordination, cooperation, understanding is must. Then it is paradise. Otherwise it will be hell. So, yoga improves understanding, coordination, cooperation among them. Then harmonious family will be there. In the same way, it is applicable to the society also. And also it is applicable to the world. Today the world the nations, the world is leading towards a world war. But if yoga is followed, then understanding will be developed between the nations, cooperation, coordination will be developed. Then harmonious world will be there. This is the third group. So yoga provide us several benefits. All the benefits we can conclude in these three groups: health, happiness, and harmony. So today this is the topic, benefits of yoga. So first only I explained you, yoga is followed by rishis, munis, sadhus, and yoga is followed by remaining other people. For rishis, sadhus, munis, the only aim they get through yoga, that self-realization, God realization, and salvation. But remaining other people, good life should be there, and also attaining the God also there. Good life, in the good life, health must be there, happiness must be there, harmony should be there. So all these will be provided by the yoga. So by understanding this, let us try to follow the different systems given by the Maharshi Patanjali and get all the benefits in our life. And let us make this world noble and peaceful by spreading the awareness of yoga. Our aim only that one only, spreading the awareness of yoga. So for that's why we have given the name to this classes is Yoga Awareness. So with this we are ending this session, and we will meet in another session. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.